Hello, I'm Charles Bloom.
Hi, I'm Sarah Bonham.
And I'm Candace Briley. And on our discussion today, I'm going to be addressing the ISTE Standards for Teachers, which is to design and develop digital age learning experiences and assessments. For this discussion, I focused my reading on the 2015 Horizon Report K through 12 edition, which highlighted the significant challenges impeding K through 12 technology. The Horizon Report sorted the challenges into three categories, which were policy, leadership, and practice. For the policy aspect, there's some solvable challenges such as creating and implementing policies that incorporate technology into teacher training. And one of the more difficult challenges with policy is once teachers have been successful at integrating new technologies and pedagogies, it's extremely difficult to scale those innovations across the entire school or district. Another category is leadership. In our last video, I briefly discussed the role of teachers and how it's shifting today as we're acting more as guides who model and scaffold the students through their learning experiences. This is one of the most solvable challenges though, because we're seeing technology integration in the classroom that's promoting student-based learning that's reflective of real-world experiences. And then the last category is practice. Personalizing learning is a difficult task that leaders are just beginning to fully grasp. But catering to each learner by providing customized opportunities and support requires careful implementation. So I believe that in order to solve some of these challenges, we have to create authentic learning opportunities. Some approaches include vocational training, apprenticeships, simulations, and portfolio-based assessment. In my personal experience in early childhood education, I'm not typically exposing the kids to vocational training or apprenticeships as they're just 5 and 6 years old. But we do utilize portfolio-based assessments, and the portfolios are really allowing them the opportunity to direct their learning inside and outside of the classroom, which is student-centered, and they really help develop the metacognitive skills that are critical to the learning process and vital in their knowledge workforce.
And on standard 2, I'm doing the empowered learner for the students. It's the students leverage technology to take an active role in choosing, achieving, and demonstrating competency in learning goals informed by learning sciences. So kind of how it goes a little more in depth is that the students are able to set goals, achieve them, and reflect. They customize their learning environment to better support their own personal learning. They use feedback to learn and grow from that, and then switch up and better than whatever they're doing, whatever project they're working on. And students understand fundamental concepts and are able to transfer that knowledge to other technologies. In the NNC report, one of the Horizon reports, it talks about how they one of the things that they like to use is coding. And coding is definitely, I feel like, a base foundation for them being able to transfer that knowledge into other things. It'll help it be easier whenever they go into different technologies if they have that base coding foundation. And then gamification is another example of something that the students are using. It's where they create like these different games, and they instantly, if the coding on it doesn't work, they instantly get a feedback, hey, this isn't working, and they have to learn how to adapt and change it and go into something else. And something really big that the Horizon report said is that students now with technology, they explore subject through the act of creation rather than consumption, rather than a teacher, giving them and they consuming it. They are learning through them creating it. And that's, I think, a really neat thing.
My reading focused on the Horizon Report K through 12 and the challenges facing us as teachers on technology integration in the classroom. The ISTE Standards for Coaches and Administrators falls into this category because it plays a vital role into solving these challenges. As the use of technology becomes ever increasing and demanding to engage students in blended learning, we as teachers fall behind on the mastery of this technology. Therefore, the coaches and the administration need to improve and incorporate solid PD, or professional development, that allows a teacher to master the use of this technology. Not just a basic introduction, they need to also provide ongoing training throughout the year to better the teacher's understanding to mitigate the unforeseen challenges. An example of this would be the use of Schoology, it allows the students to be empowered, but at the same time, the introduction of professional development needs to be a more integrated across the board introduction throughout the year to allow that technology to be implemented.